Being awkward.
This is awkward. Hey guys, so I would consider myself a very awkward person because I say too much a lot. And you know, and a lot of the times when I don't know what to say, I tend to have like a hardwired response that's just ingrained into my brain. I'll say thanks you too to just about anything. Like if somebody says, oh, happy birthday, you know, I'll look at them and go, oh my god, you too. It's not your birthday, not at all. I mean, it could be. We could be twins. Who's your mom? Or, you know, I mean, I could be at the movies and, you know, they'd say, okay, you know, that's $11.95, enjoy your movie. And I'll go, oh my god, you too. You're not gonna see a movie because you work here and so you won't actually be in the movie because you'll be in the lobby. Can I still have my popcorn? So, I mean, I do a lot of things that are just awkward. And I mean, really, I think everybody does. But, you know, I mean, there's some situations that you just can't help. No matter how much you've perfected your ability to not awkward, you are all the time. It's inevitable. And, like, let's say you're walking down the hallway and you see somebody that you know it's them. You know they know you know it's them, if that made any sense, which I know it didn't. And, you know, you're like 99.5% sure, and they're walking closer, and you're waving, and they're not, and now you're about 70% sure that it's them, and they're still coming closer, and you don't know who it is. They're about 5 feet away from you, and you're 100% sure it's not them, and you're still waving like a moron, because you can't stop waving, because then you'll let them know that you knew that it wasn't them. You know, and then you'll try to find somebody else that you could be waving to, but you don't have any friends, so, you know, what do you do then? Because, you know, you're lonely, so you just kind of just slump into the corner and cry for a couple of hours. That's what I did this morning. Or, you know, the one prime, like, I'm talking the coup de grace of all awkward instances is when, you know, somebody walks up to you and they look too happy to be alive. I know a couple of those people, she lives next door, and they run up to you and they're like, oh my god, have you heard of this song? It's amazing. And, you know, inside the back of your head, you're like, just say yes, say you've heard it, please say you've heard it. And of course your mouth says, no, I haven't. And then your brain leaves because there's nothing it can do to help you. And so, of course, for some reason, when you hear a song that you absolutely love, you have to share it with everybody. And so they hand you the headphones, and you put them in your ear, and then you're stuck. You're stuck there sitting there, doing nothing, saying nothing, no movement, in silence, listening to a song that could range anywhere from 3 to 7 minutes. And you can't do anything. You can't take the headbuds out any sooner because you'd be insulting the song, and therefore the artist, and therefore your friend, because we all take things so personally. You can't frown because then they'll get mad, and you can't even try to sing along because you know you don't know the words and they know you don't know the words. And I mean, even if you said at the beginning that you did know the song, then they'd play it out loud and it would be too difficult because you don't like the song anyway. So, you know, long story short, awkward is awkward is awkward. There's not really much I can say. But, you know, if you've had any awkward instances, so my entire life, and I'm sure several of yours, you know, leave a story in the comments, and if I find it absolutely knock your socks off, spit on your neck, kick you in the crotch, fantastic, I will read it in my next video. Now, one of the other things that I'm going to be doing on my channel is I'm going to be giving a weekly geekly weekly mission for the week. Just stuff that people normally wouldn't do by themselves unless somebody told them, hey, why don't you do this, and you give them a new idea. So my idea for this week, especially given the torrential downpour of snow that we're having on the east coast of the United States, or, you know, if you live near a beach, so the luckiest people in the world, all of you guys can do this. What I want you to do is find somebody's footsteps in the snow or in the sand and follow them. Follow them for 20 minutes, a half an hour, just see where they go. You know, don't worry about time, don't worry about where you are, even if you're like in the inner city of somewhere, you know, just keep going. And, you know, just spend a day and just follow in somebody's footsteps and just do something you normally wouldn't do. So that is my weekly mission. That's a mouthful there. And so do that, and if something hilarious happens, you know, if you end up at the zoo, Tell me, I mean, because everybody loves the zoo. I love the zoo. So, if you like this video, make that white glove down in the description box blue. It looks like this. So, like the video if you like it. If you want to see more weekly geekly antics every weekly, subscribe. And I will see all of you the next day that ends in Y. So, Monday. Okay. Bye. My grandma watches these. Yeah, the camera's name is Todd.
Why?
My camera's name is Todd because everything else is named Irene.
Irene.
My car, I have a shot put named Irene. Everybody look at this. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna disconnect you guys from the tripod because I want to do this. Okay. Nope, you're stuck. Nope, no freedom. No freedom for you guys. Okay, so. Hi.